Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal set to reignite their interest in Wilfried Zaha, and then we're going to look at Bayern Munich chief confirming that star can leave amid Arsenal and Chelsea transfer links. So the first transfer headline states that the Gunners are set to reignite their interest in Wilfried Zaha. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are ready to reignite their interest in Crystal Palace forward Wilfried Zaha this summer, according to reports. The Gunners attempted to sign the Ivory Coast international in 2019, when Unai Emery was in charge at the Emirates Stadium. Crystal Palace resisted their overtures and insisted they would not sell Wilfried Zaha for anything less than £100 million. Arsenal then turned to Nicola Pepe, a teammate of Wilfried Zaha's at international level, who moved to North London for £72 million. Pepe has struggled to live up to his price tag, and there are suggestions that Arsenal could look to move him on at the end of the campaign. And according to 90 Minute, Mikel Arteta's side could renew their attempts to sign Wilfried Zaha this summer. Arsenal will have to improve on their reported £40 million bid from 2019, but the Crystal Palace talisman now has only 2 years remaining on his contract. That could force the club to listen to offers for their prized assets, although they are unlikely to sell him on the cheap. Arsenal will therefore need to sell players before they can afford a move for Wilfried Zaha, who is enjoying the most productive season of his Premier League career. The Crystal Palace forward, who has deployed up front in a 4-4-2 formation for most of the campaign, has scored 9 goals in 29 top-flight appearances. Wilfried Zaha would prefer to stay in London, and there is no indication that Chelsea or Tottenham Hotspur will reignite their interest in the 28-year-old. As such, Arsenal could have a free run at the forward, provided they meet Crystal Palace's asking price this time around. He's been very good, Roy Hodgson said of his key player earlier this week. He has missed more games through injury than in previous years, which is a blow for us, but we are hoping to keep him fit for the next 9. He seems to be pretty much clear at the moment as to what he wants to do and where he wants to be. We are hoping to benefit from that in the next 9 games. At the end of the season, we will see what happens. So it looks like the Gunners are set to reignite their interest in Wilfried Zaha, and the Gunners did try to attempt to sign the Ivory Coast international in 2019 when Unai Emery was in charge as the Arsenal manager. However, Crystal Palace didn't want a transfer to happen, as they didn't want to sell Wilfried Zaha for anything less than £100 million. And then Arsenal did turn to Nicola Pepe, who is also a teammate of Wilfried Zaha at international level. And then it turns out to be that Nicola Pepe has struggled to live up to his price tag, and there are suggestions that Arsenal could look to move him on at the end of the campaign. So in my opinion, if Mikel Arteta should sign Wilfried Zaha, well, I would like to see him at the club only if he doesn't prevent the likelihood of Gabriel Martinelli's minutes, Bukayo Saka's minutes, Emil Smith-Rowe's minutes, and hopefully he will be able to boost the youngsters instead of preventing them from playing at this club. And we seem to see time and time again that we have to offload a lot of players to bring in a player such as Wilfried Zaha. And this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Bayern Munich chief confirms star can leave amid Arsenal and Chelsea transfer links. So the reports are stating that Jerome Boateng has been linked with both Arsenal and Chelsea ahead of the summer transfer window. And it looks like Bayern will not be extending Jerome Boateng's contract once it expires at the end of the season, and that's according to the German club's sporting director, who confirmed the news prior to Bayern's Champions League clash with Paris Saint-Germain on Wednesday evening. Jerome Boateng sees his contract with the current Champions League holders expire in the summer and now looks set to leave the club once it does. Speaking to Sky via Bundesliga News, he said that was a joint decision of the club's management, and the coach was also involved in it. I explained it to Jerome and he was very understanding. The 32-year-old, who has been with Bayern Munich since 2011, has been linked with a return to the Premier League, with Arsenal and Chelsea both reportedly interested in his services. Jerome Boateng spent a season at Manchester City, where he made 16 appearances in the league before moving to the Bundesliga giants a year later. During his time at the Allianz Arena, the experienced German defender has won 8 Bundesliga titles, 5 DFB Pokal trophies, 2 Champions League crowns, and has also been involved in 2 Club World Cup triumphs. With Bayern Munich 7 points clear at the top of the German top flight, it looks set to be 9 league medals for Jerome Boateng before he says goodbye to the side he's represented for nearly 10 years. The Gunners are reportedly keen on the former Manchester City centre-back as Mikel Arteta looks to add a dominant defender to his ranks. As for the Blues, with Thiago Silva's future at Stamford Bridge still uncertain, Thomas Tuchel may turn to another experienced central defender to bolster his options. One potential stumbling block for either of the London rivals could be Boateng's reported wages, which are at £200,000 per week at Bayern Munich as it stands, according to Wage Indicator. So it looks like Bayern Munich have confirmed that Jerome Boateng will be leaving this summer transfer window, and this has linked to the likes of Arsenal and Chelsea, who are looking for a defender to play in the defence of their clubs. And it looks like with Jerome Boateng's contract not being extended at Bayern Munich, and with the level of calibre Jerome Boateng has played, with the number of big trophies he has won, such as the 8 Bundesliga titles, the 5 DFB Pokal trophies, the 2 Champions Leagues, and also 2 Club World Cup triumphs, he is someone that is also a World Cup winner. So when it comes to his trophy cabinet, he's someone that can offer a lot to this team, and he knows how to win the big games, and he knows how to win the big competitions. So with the likes of Arsenal needing some experience, someone that can help these youngsters grow, someone that can help these players to become the next big things, I think Jerome Boateng has the technical ability, and he has the mindset of a 32-year-old and the important experience in terms of helping Arsenal and both Chelsea, who have been linked in terms of that success. And it looks like the Gunners will really do well with a player like Jerome Boateng if the likes of David Luiz, who is 34 at the moment, is getting a move away from the club. And I think Jerome Boateng could fit in nicely in that position. He's someone that seems to have good connections at Arsenal as well, with former player Mesut Ozil. So it looks like Jerome Boateng could be a potential option for Mikel Arteta's side. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for next video, and peace.